Get better, and what can we do today to be challenged? And I think that we answered that and stepped up, and as the year went on, we gained confidence and set higher and higher goals for ourselves.
Well, a little much. I just bent that like Beckham. It's pretty cool that a guy can come when on 6 days notice for a big trip to Africa. So I mean, there's not too many guys around that would do that, but let alone come with the enthusiasm and the understanding in such a short time of what Right to Play is all about, and really just kind of opening his arms to what we're seeing here in the culture and what we're all about.
Hockey-wise, Montador is in a similar boat to Ference, Eastern Conference defenseman, playing for a non-playoff team, excited about new goaltending, looking to put it all together in Florida.
Oh my. Montador just tagged him.
I like to play a physical game as much as possible, but with today's rules, you don't want to get out of position as much. For the most part, I like to get the puck and move it up ice and follow up ice as much as I can, and be the type of player that I want to have an impact, but I don't have to be noticed, you know, or be flashy to do so. I don't mind playing the rough game and fighting here and there if the situation calls for it. I like to play a solid, simple game.
Yeah, I know. What's this, ref, huh?
Hockey toughness, whether the physical punishment or the mental grind, is one thing. On this journey, Montador has learned to appreciate toughness that's a whole different animal.
Oh, good play.
It's just a matter-of-fact thing that, you know, people get sick here, and children more often than in other places have to deal with it and might have to be the brunt of it, you know, with taking over the head of the family at 10 years old. And it's just amazing to see how tough they are and how much that they want to enjoy life, and that they have to deal with situations like this.
Given the overwhelming sights, sounds, and stories he's experienced in Africa firsthand, Montador was smart to take the keep it simple hockey approach to the entire journey. He opened his ears, his eyes, and his heart to absorb as much as he could from what at this point is the trip of a lifetime.
1, 2, 3, go next! Yeah, all right.
Kids, and like everybody, you have the right to breathe, you have the right to be happy, and certain kids, and you know, anywhere in the world, feel that they are the problem, you know, coming from situations of impoverishment, or you know, family abuse or sexual abuse, or being an orphan or anything like that. And even though they might feel certain ways and from certain situations, every kid likes to play and to play sports and to do these things, and that's a great angle to reach these kids, to give them good messages. And so that's what Right to Play does in a lot of ways, that with these games that they play and through the lessons you can learn from sport, it's an angle to see hope and to see the kids learn and to be able to give them a message. And so I've certainly seen that being here.
Of course, there's the competitive side of sports. Not the focus of this trip, obviously, but the opportunity to grab bragging rights did present itself during an epic game of soccer between rival orphanages, one NHLer aside. Tied after regulation, the match came down to penalty kicks. Montador had a chance to tie the shootout for his team. And he did. Ference then had a chance to win it.
The wound's a little fresh for Steve, so I feel
it's unfortunate because
I don't want to brag about it, because I could see, you know, the disappointment, because you know, there's 500 kids streaking across the yard, and there's 10 that were standing still, and he was one of the 10. So
what's a shame is that we were using FIFA rules, but this isn't a FIFA sanctioned area of the world, and it really took a knife to the heart of those 10 kids, including myself. So
it's all right, because there's like
you can celebrate goals
ones.
all you want, you know, but just know that you're doing it with a dagger in my heart.
It was probably like the biggest goal of my career. Like, honestly, like, who's going to celebrate that much for a goal? Like, that was unbelievable. It was crazy.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Steve Montador, and I'm from Canada. Does anybody know where Canada is?
Whether we were in the remote areas of Tanzania, or in the villages, or in the cities, ice hockey was a sport from a different planet.
Canada is on the other side of the world from here. The weather is different. Right now, it's our warm season, and in your warm season, it's very cold, maybe below freezing.
Score a goal. Stop.
When I was about your age, and many other children in Canada, because of the weather, we play hockey, ice hockey.
Everybody's different, you know? Some guys, they just go,
Raise your hand if you like to play football.
Some guys go,
That's how many children in Canada like to play hockey.
but the best guys, they go,
In football, you use your feet. In hockey, you use a stick. I just tried to refer it to soccer in the sense that there was 2 nets, a goaltender for each team. Just like in football, there's a goalie to stop the shooter. I'm a hockey player trying to shoot the ball past the goalie into the net, same thing. And the attempt was to work with the team and to score goals against the other team. And we had some mini sticks out there and some tennis balls, and so gave a brief idea and also allowed some kids to try it out themselves, what it's like to pass and shoot.
and then I come in and you try to,
Andrew so eloquently showed, a cheer after scoring a goal, and that was pretty cool.
After the hockey, more music and more fun with Right to Play.
who wants a rotten egg?
Final thoughts and a farewell to Africa when we come back.
I tell all my friends and family and people back in Canada that Right to Play works, and it's such a great avenue to reach children. All kids, whether they realize or not, love to play, and so to be able to reach kids at an angle where they love to be is sending a great message, because there's lots and lots of challenges that kids face here. And seeing it firsthand, you see tough situations and challenging situations, and you see great hope and potential for a lot of these kids because they are so bright and they are so cool, and they're doing well in the program.
Every child deserves the right to play. Every child deserves the opportunity to succeed.
The gutter, he fell down the gutter. It was like four
It was
feet deep?
getting dark.
3 feet deep?
Yeah, it was at least 3.
3
And
feet deep. Monty was walking to his passenger door, and then all of a sudden he wasn't there. And the driver looked and just went,
yeah, I mean, obviously, if I would have seen the ditch, I wouldn't have stepped in it, but I couldn't see it.
what was in the ditch? Was there like sewage in there? Or?
No, just a little bit of muck at the bottom, and
Sewage.
it was fairly firm. It's a dry season. that part of Mwanza didn't have street lights.
Just that part.
It's really developed everywhere else.
And I think I saw Patrick, the cameraman, run for his camera to try and get some footage of it. But I kept on reaching for my bottle thinking like, why are you so far down? You know, with my one leg in and my other leg up, you know, because it happened so quickly. And then I look up and there's about 6 guys laughing at me.
And nobody helping you.
There you go. Mark from Right to Play is writing this up, not to see it as a real issue, however, to just put it in his journal and potentially on the website as, you know, something cool had happened. The only one that really cared was Layla, who was yelling for her star. And, you know, when she was able to help, she was, by giving me comforting words. So. And not only is everyone laughing, but the driver is laughing, who's about 1.5 feet away from me, kind of like, look at this guy, he's falling. And, you know, I'm reaching for my water bottle and I'm wondering, you know, how far away from home I feel. That's all I'm really going to say about that, not so much.